And we are live. You already know who it is. My name is Mike Kyle, aka the Fantasy Vulture. I have over a decade worth of fantasy football experience and have continuously competed for fantasy championships over the course of the past 8 seasons. Let's make it 9 in 2021. But enough of me. I'm here for you. On today's episode of the FB Show, we're going to continue to plow through our rookie pre-draft profiles, taking a look at all the high-end offensive players coming into the NFL draft and breaking them down through the lens of fantasy football. Up next, UNC running back Michael Carter. So if you're excited for this video, be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, smash that subscribe button so you never miss a video from me. I got like 30 videos I'm cranking out over the course of the next 10 or 11 days. So if you want to get the scoop on all of the fantasy football rookies and all the dynasty goodness, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, follow me on all social media platforms. On all social media platforms at FF Vulture. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Content is going to be ramping up as we draw closer and ultimately get into fantasy season. But without further ado, let's just go right into Michael Carter, shall we? I got some thoughts. This is a running back who I'm very interested in. I just have a few questions, and hopefully I can tackle those for you in this video. But let's just dive right in, shall we? So let's go. Michael Carter, let's get the measurables out of the way. He's one of the smaller running backs in this draft, standing at only 5'8", 201 pounds. He's 22, but he ran a 4.54 40. He's definitely a speed guy for sure. And that's kind of like where we have to start, right? So understanding what UNC's running backs were last year, between Michael Carter and Javonte Williams, they were the best running back duo across the NCAA. I believe in total, they were like a top 3 teams in terms of rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. The UNC's offense ran through these two dudes last year. And it definitely made Sam Howell's life easier for sure. So Michael Carter, smaller running back, speed guy. I love his footwork, like his ability to just kind of get into the open field and make nice cuts. Like, he just makes things look really smooth and really easy. On top of that, 1,000-yard rusher, great pass catcher, but I don't know how he's going to be utilized when it comes to the NFL. And that is where my biggest hesitancy lies with him. Because with his current size and his skill set, he more so profiles as a third down complementary running back, like just somebody who you're going to throw in a third down pass catching situation, like he's going to be your pass catcher. But he also has the ability to kill it on the ground. Again, like I mentioned, 1,000-yard rusher. His best season last year, 156 carries, 1,200 rushing yards, 25 receptions on 30 targets and 267 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns. So he's not going to be a guy that relies a lot on getting into the end zone, but it is going to be what can he do when he gets the opportunity, because he's definitely good enough to make the most of that. Again, I think he profiles more as a speed guy more than anything else. I mean, we talked about his counterpart, Javonte Williams, in the last video, and I said Williams is the combo between power and speed. But Michael Carter, I really do just kind of see like this speedy water bug moving around the field like that, finding holes and then just ripping off monster runs. And like that's where, again, this just gets interesting. How, for me, Michael Carter's NFL viability is going to pretty much solely depend on landing spot, in my opinion. And this is a guy who could be taken in the 3rd or 4th round range. That's kind of where I have him projected to go. He's definitely not in that top tier group of running backs with Williams, Travis Etienne, and Najee Harris. But he's in like that tier below. And where he ranks in that tier, I'm still not entirely sure. If I had to ballpark right now, Michael Carter's probably my running back 5 in this class, maybe running back 6. But he's right around that area for me for sure. And I'm just really struggling with what his role could be. He has shown the ability, and like you're watching it now, where he can take handoffs. You know, he can as the lead guy, he has been productive. I mean, this was a guy who played 4 seasons. Let me pull up his numbers in front of me just to make sure that I get things accurate for you guys. But this was a guy who played 4 seasons, played well in the Senior Bowl, and over the course of the past 2 years was a 1,000-yard rusher. And also has demonstrated the ability to be a competent pass-catching running back as well. He's had 3 straight seasons of 25-plus targets and 3 straight seasons of 20-plus receptions. And I'm hoping that he just gets put into a situation where he can come in and be a complimentary back. But that's the thing, is how much value does complimentary back actually have for fantasy football? And so I'm hoping to get him into a role where maybe he's kind of finds himself in a similar situation as Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams. I mean, I know it's a situation that we by and large hate for fantasy football purposes, but if he can come in and be that Jamal Williams type of running back, there should be some floor for him with some potential for upside there as well. Now, if I had to pick an actual comparison, though, for Michael Carter, this is going to sound really weird, but I actually think it's Miles Sanders. And the reason for that is because I just think their play styles very much mirror each other. If you look at the way that Miles Sanders plays, I think that Sanders is a little bit more physical, but just in terms of playing with agility, playing with speed, playing with pace, that is definitely where I see Michael Carter's game translating at the next level. And that's why the intrigue for me is there so highly, because again, very similar to Javonte Williams, Michael Carter doesn't have a whole lot of mileage on him either. Yes, he's a year older, but even still, you look at the past 2 seasons with Carter, 177 and 156 total carries. And then his 2 seasons before that, his freshman and sophomore year, 97 rush attempts and 84. So this is another dude who just doesn't have a whole lot of mileage on him. And he's definitely still young enough to where that should only help him even further. So those are my thoughts on Michael Carter. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. And it really is just this interesting spot that I think he's in, because he is undersized and he does fit the profile of a very specific kind of running back, but I don't think that running back is going to be a workhorse, and I don't think that running back could be a lead guy. So it's going to be very much dependent on the landing spot that he finds himself in, and I think that's going to dictate a lot of his fantasy value here on out. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me jump screens here real quick. Where we at? Thank you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. Oh, I'm lagging like hell. Hit that like button down below. Are we good? We good? All right, not really. Let me jump back here. But focus on Michael Carter. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below. Also subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. Again, 30 videos coming out over the course of the next 10 days, breaking down a ton of rookies. And I will see you next time. Remember, people come and go, but fantasy championships are forever. And stick around for more.